pies around the house. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas reindeer.
Like this.
First of all, you need to decide what size reindeer you're going to make. I'm making a fairly large one. Then select yourself a log for the body and the head and saw down to size. You can do this using a chainsaw or just a handsaw. Today we're going old school, so I'm using a handsaw. I'm going to saw the other side just to give a neat finish on both ends. So there's the body. Now I'm going to work out the length of the head, and what size you do your body and your head is entirely up to you. Then using an axe, I'm going to try and shape the nose a bit. Chip away at that with an axe until you've got something that resembles a face. Then get yourself a few pieces of wood for the legs. Ideally you want them all a similar sort of size, and then cut them down to your required length. Take your other pieces of wood and line them up with the first cut. Four legs cut to size. Now you need to get a wood drill bit, the right size for the width of the legs that you've got, and drill some holes in the main body so you can push these legs inside. Now don't worry if the drill bit's a little bit small, probably best to do the hole a touch small. Then we'll chip a little bit off this leg with the axe so that we can tap it in with a hammer and wedge it in so it's nice and firm. We don't want it loose. Just remember when you're drilling your four holes to do them at a slight angle, pointing inwards, as you want the legs to taper outwards slightly. Then you need to turn your log over, and now we need to drill a hole for the neck. For the neck I'm using a slightly thicker bit of wood. I'll cut this down to size, and again use the appropriate drill a hole, trim it up with the axe. Then we need to do the matching hole on the underside of the head. Then place the neck into the hole in the body, tap it in with a hammer or the back of the axe. Because I want the gangly effect on my reindeer, I'm going to put the thin end of the leg in the body. I'm going to use the thick end down by the hoof. So now we're going to take the legs, we're going to try and push them into these holes. If they're a little bit tight, we're just going to shave a little bit off with the axe and then try again. I'm going to give this one a quick shave with the axe. So for now, I'm just going to place the head loosely on the neck. Now I need to add a tail. For this I'm using a slightly smaller drill bit. I'll just shave a bit off again with the axe, tap it into place. Gentle tap, don't want to break the legs. And that's the tail done. The ears, I'm going to cut a thin slice of wood. I'm going to cut it in half. Then I'm going to drill two pilot holes. I'm going to screw them to the back. There we go. I'm going to split that in half with an axe. If I do it with a grain, it should go in two pieces. There you have two ears. Using my wood drill bit, I'm going to drill two nice big clearance holes through here because we've got to make sure that this wood doesn't split. Then taking our ears, I'm going to turn them the opposite way round, like that. We're going to screw that into the back of the head. I'm going to take a thin screw like that, and because of our guidance hole, it should avoid this piece of wood splitting, but we'll have to be careful not to apply too much pressure when the screw is right in. Turn that round. Don't drive that screw in too hard, or otherwise this wood is going to split. So there we have a nice set of ears. Now we need to do some antlers. For my antlers, I've just trimmed a few bits off an apple tree. I'm going to strip the leaves and apples off it, trim a few branches down to size, and then same again, use an appropriate drill bit, trim these up with the axe, and then fit them in the holes that you've drilled in the head. Then I'm just going to carve my nose from the end of a piece of wood using the axe. Now I've got my smooth end, I'm going to saw this off and then create a spike there to go into the end of the face. Then with the head back off, I'm going to drill a small hole. Then here is the nose that I've carved, and I've done the other end into a point to go into the end of the face. The back of the axe, I'm going to tap that into place, being careful not to split any of the wood. And there's his comedy nose. For the eyes, I'm going to drill 2 small holes, and I'm just going to leave 2 little stalks sticking out. I'm going to drill 2 holes for the eyes. Then place the 2 bits of stick into the hole. And I'm going to trim those down to size, leaving them slightly proud. So there you have your 2 eyes, your nose, your antlers and your ears. So you can now attach this to the body, then paint the nose. I'm doing mine green because I'm sick of Rudolph getting all the fame. If you want to paint the eyes you can, but I'm going for the slightly creepy look. And that's how to make a Christmas reindeer. For DIY, how-to, household tips and product review, please watch my other videos and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Pouse Around the House. Ta-ta, farewell.